Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode of RuneNews. It's your boy Ryan, completely cleared of all sexual assault charges yet again, and ready to lay some pipe for you guys in the old school RuneScape community today. Sorry we missed you last week. We were a little bit sidetracked. We had our hands full, but we're back in full force this week, and I have one question for you all to answer in the comment section below. What is your honest opinion of Raid 3 Tombs of a Massacre? It's been about, what, 3 weeks now since it was released. You guys have had enough time to get your feet wet, try the harder difficulties, let it balance out a tiny bit. Obviously, we've had a few issues which I'm going to discuss today in this video, but yeah, give me your honest opinion down below what you think of the raid, how it compares to your other PVM experiences, and enjoy the fucking video. Before we start the old school RuneScape update this week, I do want to clear up a rumor. There was a bug going around which has now apparently been hotfixed, where people could duplicate a purple role in Tombs of a Massacre. How it worked essentially was a team of 2 or more people would get to the final boss, kill it. One person would go into the reward room. If there was no purple, they could log out, resetting the entire reward instance for the next person to go in. There is a theory that apparently there was more than 1 purple per raid. I'm not sure if this is true. I've only heard that. I haven't seen any video or photo footage, but the bug was confirmed to be being abused by many players. I'm gonna take a stab at a lot of high level players would have been doing it, especially in 300 plus expert raids. Say what you will about the bug. I think if you exploited it, you know exactly what you're fucking doing, and a permanent ban. Don't be surprised if that comes your fucking way. I hope Jagex pulls the pin and bans you people. I don't care how long you spent in this game. Doing it once is acceptable. I would say that's fair. Just testing it, seeing if you were curious, but doing it on an 8-man team, a 6-man team, or even more than once, you know exactly what you're fucking doing, and I hope you do get permanently banned for it. It would be good to see Jagex just enforce it, go through, figure out who was actually doing it. They haven't made any statement yet. Even in this update today, I couldn't find anything about it. I did skim through it quickly, so if I'm wrong, correct me down below. But if Jagex hasn't made a statement here yet, there's only been 1 reply on Reddit from anyone in the Jagex team. I can guarantee you they are looking into it seriously. I reckon they're going to go through and find people who are abusing the shit out of it, and we might see some people crying on Reddit and Twitter. So look out for those posts. It's going to be fun to see the replies of them getting absolutely blasted off the fucking map. The economy did dip a little bit because of this bug, but apparently it's been hotfixed now. I didn't try it myself. Normally I would go ahead and expose this bug on stream and make a video out of it, but I felt that doing so would open me up to getting banned as well, because it's quite serious. It's not like the Blood Essence video I made when Next was released. It's not really on the same caliber of fucking the entire economy. So going forward, that's a bug that happened. If you did do it and you abused it, I hope you get fucking banned. I have zero sympathy for you. You're a dickhead. Starting for this week's update, we have betas all around the fucking world. Starting off these worlds up the top here, if you can read them, Wilderness Boss testing worlds, or whatever it is for the Wildy Boss rework. They're reworking the items and this poison dynamite shit for people who don't want to level their accounts but do damage to NPCs. So go to these beta worlds if you want to test out the new items. I don't really know a whole lot about what they're doing because I haven't taken the time to check it out yet, but I do encourage you guys, if you are interested, to go check the beta worlds out and give your feedback to the J-mods, whether you tweet either the mods on Twitter or you go to the forums on the website and post your feedback there, however you can through a format. If you're interested in that content, go ahead and check out the Wildy items, try to slap Callisto around a bit. If you do these beta worlds, they will not affect your main account. Now, there is a list of more beta worlds up here. These are different worlds, I believe, for the quest speedrunning worlds, where they are testing the speedrun system for questing, which is just another feature they're adding to the game. I think at the end of the month, so in about 2 weeks' time, we should get an update where we'll have a whole new quest log and a new way to repeat quests. I don't think you get XP rewards for them. I mean, that's a given, but you are rewarded with points depending on how fast you do the quests, and then you can spend those points on items, which can make you money in the game because a lot of the items will be tradable, which I think is debatable, but also, I mean, it's a good way to make some money and have a bit of fun, and you can repeat quests. So there are beta worlds available if you want to go test out the speed running, the quest speed running features and see what it's all about. It looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm going to dabble in it, especially when the game is released. Or when the update is released, sorry. So, worlds are available. Go check it out. Using these battle worlds will not affect your main account. Now, there are some quest journal changes, which is listed under the quest speedrun beta. So I don't know if this is happening this update or not. I haven't logged in yet because it's like 10 minutes on the update still. But The quest journal either has changed or is about to change to a sort of layout like this, which does give you more information about the quest rather than just some fucking tongue-in-cheek riddle bullshit tiptoeing around what actually you have to do. Because let's be honest, we have the quest helper now anyway, so if they're making changes like this, it does just look a bit neater, I guess. And it's giving you more information on the quest, which is pretty nice. Now finally, turns of a mask changes. There's quite a lot. I'll try to keep up where I can. You can pause the video and read it if I skip over anything, or you can check the fucking website out yourself. But there is now a preset option on the side here, rather than using the plugin on RuneLite. Typically, Jagex has taken what RuneLite has done well and has made it better, and here we have it here. So you can fuck that part of the plugin off now. Have your little list here of whatever presets you want to set. It looks like you can only set 5 presets. I don't know why you'd want more than that anyway. You might be able to do more. I'm assuming you could just keep saving and saving, but I mean, that's why there's a scroll bar. But yeah, presets are now available as an actual fucking thing and way more accessible than like right-clicking and seeing what the fuck you've saved. So cool little update for those who want to make a bunch of different presets. And now there's a big ass list of changes. I'll go through a few of them. The first one I want to talk about is Silent Prayers has been replaced with Deadly Prayers. Silent Prayers is the big one, right? So now it's a new invocation that drains your prayer by 20% of damage taken, rounding down. And it's replaced and it's worth 20 invocation points. That sounds like quite the hoot. And yeah, that sounds fucked actually. You're gonna need, I mean, I just thought about it now. That's going to be a pain in the ass to use, but it should also be good fun. And I think it kind of just opens up the variety of content you can do, because it didn't make much sense to have 2 prayer ignoring invocations. I kind of like this more. I don't think it matters a whole lot anyway if you're going to use the Keris Partisan. And if you're praying most damage, it also shouldn't matter. If you take a 1, you're going to lose what? Not even 1 prayer point. So not bad. It could be a pretty good invocation to throw on there. It sounds pretty free to me if you're doing pretty easy invocations. As you go up to 425s and 500s, it's going to be a bigger pain in the ass, but I don't think it's as bad as taking extra damage through prayer, because you can just bring a fucking restore and you're good to go. The invocations Upset, Stomach, Stay Vigilant, and Feeling Special have all increased their invocation value by 5, and then the No Help Needed is not a 100% reduction in what's it called? Supplies from the ghost. Now it's 90% reduced, so you're basically going to get 1 fucking potion or 1 salt per section. It's just up to you what you want. So that's pretty badass. So it's going to make the harder invocation rates a little bit more achievable without actually fucking hating yourself. So those are some pretty good changes there. There are a bunch of other changes here. Again, they haven't actually talked about the reward room bug that was going around. I guess they're probably still, well, I reckon they're looking to see what they can do about enforcing a ban on some people who are abusing it, and maybe just double checking that it's not actually still being abused before they talk about it, so it's not out there in the public. So haven't heard anything about it here in the other changes, but these are all related to Raids 3. And then of course, other changes for the rest of the game is just fucking full of shit we don't really care about. Now the Grand Exchange is in, it's been turned on its fucking ass at the moment, but there are some really good items you need to invest in if you want to make some money in the long run. I've got some bangers for you here that Wade Green is going to come out and announce once I just fill you in about a 5-second update on how RuneScape 3 has been going since the release of Raids 3. So stay tight, strap in, strap on, and fuck you. RuneScape 3 is fucking dog shit. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy, Wade Green, and welcome back to another Grand Exchange segment for RuneNews. Today we're looking at the Dragon Bones as the biggest rise. Now, as you can see, the dip there, the fucking V-neck is pretty large. They obviously dropped at the release of Turns of a Maskcom, but knowing that prayer is pretty important and pretty essential for one survival in there, it must be pretty fucking useful to get the fucking bone prices back up there. 3,000 GP for 1 fucking dragon bone. That's a fucking PK's wet dream. We're not talking about PvPers who fight other players in the wilderness that want a PvP. We're talking about PKs who sweat and rag for 300k of loot max at the Chaos Altar. They are now fucking rolling in it with these dragon bones. So dragon bones are a good fucking way to make some prayer XP, and they're a good fucking item to be PKing right now. Time to hit up the dragons, sell those boys, and get yourself a Turmican Shadow today. Now for the biggest loss is the Inquisitor's Berg. The whole Inquisitor set in general is actually dropping like a sack of shit. Now, the reason that's happening is because Inquisitors is really only used for Chambers of Xeric and Nightmare at this rate now. It's not really being used heavily. When I say heavily, I'm taking that literally anywhere else in the fucking game. And, well, now that the Fang is pretty much better than the Bludgeon at Nightmare and better than Inquisitors at Tecton, it's really just, you're looking at Olm's fucking melee hand. That's about it. On a serious note anyway, so Inquisitors is dropping. Also, no one is doing the content right now. Everyone is doing Tombs of a Massacre. The hype is fucking real. So invest in Inquisitors now if you want it. I mean, the Harmonized Orb also dropped 600 fucking mil over 3 weeks. Jump on the Inquisitors train, grab all that shit because it will bounce back. It might not bounce back to where it once was, but it will definitely bounce back to where it should roughly sit. You're going to make a bit of money. 65 mil now. I reckon in about 6 months' time, we're probably looking at 80, 85, maybe even 100 mil. Should be back up to triple fucking digits once the hype train has died off on Raids 3. Mark my fucking words. And then, of course, the Zora scales are still being traded actively and still decent money. Zora is still a good boss to be sending if you don't have a tier 18 to send right now. It's great income, great money, and consistent. A lot of people are running over the Serp Helm or the Torva helmet when they're in our Raid 3. I know there's some e-girls out there that are pretty much becoming Discord kittens in the high-level community, which is obviously fucking cringe, and getting themselves some free Torva. It's a real thing. It fucking happens, and you guys are fucking idiots. But, I mean, if it works, right, it makes money. So if you're here for the Zora scales, you're going to make some bank. If you've already got that Torva helmet, then yeah, you don't need to worry about these fuckers anyway. And now the Mole Slippers. The Raid 3 hype is, it's here. And the Mole Slippers are now going to start inclining very slowly. Make sure you invest in Mole Slippers. 300k is good. We were at 500k 1 month ago. 500k for Mole Slippers, and it will rise again. If you want to make 200k profit per pair of Mole Slippers, buy them today because they will hit 1 mil by the end of next year. Mark my fucking words. So here's the tip. Buy some Mole Slippers. Then tell your friends, get them to buy them once you've bought yours, okay? They will spend a little bit more money than you will, but you don't tell them that. You just say, yeah, nah, 340k is a pretty good price, eh? You keep doing that. They will tell their friends and so on. The more Mole Slippers they buy, the more yours are worth, the more mine are worth. Think of it as a Ponzi scheme. It's real, it's happening. I'm pretty sure I can't get banned for it, and because it's in RuneScape, I can't go to jail for it either. So buy yourself some Mole Slippers today. You will be rich by the end of next year. Mark my fucking words. Now finally, the RuneScape girlfriend. I mean, no one gives a shit about e-girls anymore. It's all about big titty goth girls. So, yeah, we're going to fuck them off till next week. We're going to reevaluate the assessment of what e-girls are and the way it works in RuneScape. We don't care about your fucking colourful hair. We don't care that, oh my god, I do Theatre of Blood for the past 4 years. No one cares. You're full of shit. RuneScape girlfriends are likely there for your fucking adamant, and us boys are too busy doing TOA to even recognize you at the moment. E-girls are out. Big titty goth girls are back in. They've always been in, let's be honest. So that's the fucking play for the week. RuneScape girlfriends will bounce back eventually. Just keep on fucking raiding, boys. Keep on trucking. My name is Wade Green, and I'm a piece of shit. Alright, fuck off. For our Iron Man moments this week, one moment wasn't able to make it. It's from Zealous. He did get 99 cooking, which is 4th 99. I just wanted to put out there, I did try to get it to work in Streamlabs. It wouldn't accept the image you sent. I don't know why. I could have taken 20 seconds to fix it, but honestly, I'm just too fucking lazy. But GZ nonetheless. Now this is, I think it's Clem Fandango or whatever their fucking name is. I'm pretty sure it's you. If I get your name wrong, then get over it. He got the pet here in Raid 3, which is pretty cool. Unfortunately, he can't take a fucking screenshot to save his life, and he uses inventory tags. So, yeah, that's pretty fucking embarrassing. Get good, shit kid. Our next old school moment comes from Good Day to You All. He got the beaver pet woodcutting redwood trees. Unfortunately, once again, he doesn't know how to take a fucking screenshot, and this is what I got, and I'm not going to adjust it and waste my time fucking fixing up your images. If you can't take a real screenshot and I get this is what you're fucking getting. So, just get your shit together. And then finally, Tannibal got a Termican Shadow. It looks like it's a solo 195, I believe, in Raid 3. Not bad, good size. Again, more inventory tags. So obviously my clan is just filled with fucking mouth breathers and spastics who have chins that are just fucking sopping wet. And I guess really that's also where the good luck hides. I guess playing like a moron with inventory tags is the best way to get good loot. So you heard it here first, boys. You play like shit, get good shit. But that's all for this week of Rune News. My name is Ryan, and I got a big dick. Look after yourselves, have a good weekend, and fuck off. This is the easiest room in the raid. It's quite simple. You got a big boy. Look at him, goddamn. Fuck me, look at that boy. It's huge.